All right, so I lost connection. I had to leave the store. All right, so just so y'all know, I ain't stunting. I'm actually here. I'm still at Office Depot. But what I was saying is, listen, if there's one of the benefits of being an entrepreneur is really, like, to be honest, is that you have the ability to work with people that you want to work with. You know what I'm saying? Like, at your corporate job, you know what I'm saying? You don't make those decisions. You know what I'm saying? We don't make those decisions. At a corporate job, we don't make the decision who we work with and who we can't work, who we don't want to work with, right? The management makes that decision. They hire and they fire, right? So unless you're in management, you pretty much got to work with whoever you want. So one of the benefits that we throw around and maybe we've gotten a little bit too comfortable with is bragging about, like, I only work with people that I want to work with. Like, people that is down for the cause, you know what I'm saying? And that's good and that's true, and I believe in that. But the thought that just was hit me while I'm in Office Depot is, listen, if that is true, and we're all saying, if all entrepreneurs said we only gonna work with people that we want to work with, you see what I'm saying? Doesn't that, it's just a thought, guys. You see what I'm saying? I really believe that to go to the real next level, like, listen, Warren Buffett, we already know he's a major shareholder in Dairy Queens, the Coca-Colas, you know, the list goes on, right? And this guy employs thousands, if not 10,000s of people. And all he talks to every single month is only 30 people. And that's the managers, right? The management of every project he's on, he talks to just 30 people, right? 30 people. My point is, whether we do it on our own or we pay somebody to do it, we have to figure out, listen, the owner of the company you working at, they may not like you, but they're not even at the job every day. That's what they hired management, supervisors, you know, do you see what I'm trying to say? So I just want to peel I just want to peel something behind that onion, right? I want to just take it to another level of thought, right? What really, really successful business people do is they work with people that most other business owners choose not to work with. It might be because of their religious beliefs. It might be because of personal issues. It's a million different reasons to why we don't like working with people. And all I'm saying in this video right here is, listen, what if you were able to work with more people that you wouldn't normally work with? Like, what if you figured that out? Hey, maybe it's your team, right? Maybe that's the importance of team, right? And partnerships, right? I might not be able to work. I may not like working with somebody, but guess what? My partner likes working with them, right? You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell y'all what entrepreneurship is. Don't get comfortable with entrepreneurship and just think, oh, I can only... And you might be doing your thing right now. You might be massively successful right now with that same philosophy. Like, hey, I get to pick who I'm working with. That means you ain't got no employees. That means you ain't got no team. If you really only working with people that you like, listen, I'm in a business right now, right? And guess what? If somebody don't like me, but they love the opportunity, we can still break bread together because I got partners. And it happens all day, every day. Listen, if they don't like me, if they love the opportunity, then guess what? We can still break bread together. So that's what I'm challenging everybody to do. Listen, really successful business owners, however you slice it, either they doing it themselves or they paying somebody to do it, they are willing to work with people that most other business owners refuse to work with. You got to figure it out. I know. People have attitudes. I know. People be lying. I know. People be doing what people do. We all do it. At some point or another, we was weak in the area of business. You see what I'm talking about? So I'm going to sign off here. I'm going to go back up in Office Depot. And I just wanted to leave y'all with that. Listen, really ask yourself, is it time to give up that peanut belief that we only work with people that we want to work with? Nah, you thinking too small. You need a partner. You need team, right? And you need some employees. Shoot, you think about, when's the last time you met the owner of the company you work for? I mean, let's say you meet him once or twice a year. You think people working at McDonald's get an opportunity to meet the CFO of McDonald's? No, he may not even like them. It go way further than that. Like, listen, a lot of y'all be thinking that because you don't like McDonald's, you cut off the whole idea of even owning a McDonald's franchise just because you don't like McDonald's. Somebody do the survey on that. Somebody do the survey on that. We talking business right here. Somebody do the survey on that. How many McDonald's franchise owners don't eat McDonald's? How many McDonald's franchise owners don't eat meat? How many McDonald's franchise owners don't even like the food at McDonald's? We have to expand our thinking. I'm trying to tell you. I know I'm going to look weird right now, you know what I'm saying, because this is something a little bit foreign, but here's what I'm here to tell you. I was sent here to tell you guys this. Got to expand your thinking, right? And once you expand your thinking, it can never go back to its normal size. So again, I left y'all with two things right here. Left y'all with two things. One was what? The first thing that I left y'all with is that the most successful people in this world, business owners I'm talking about, they figure out a way to work with people that most other business owners aren't willing to work with. And the second thing I left you with is just because you don't like something and you don't partake in it yourself doesn't mean that you can't own something, right? You don't have to know how to cut hair to own a barber shop, right? You don't have to eat McDonald's to own a McDonald's franchise. Release your small way of thinking and start. You may have been crossing over opportunities that just because you don't do it, right? You don't have to go get your nails done to own a nail salon. You don't have to be working out. You see, you know how many big people I see working at the gym every day? Like, how you working at the gym and you out of weight and you overweight, you obese? You see what I'm saying? But that's just how life works. Unlimit your mind. Stop thinking so small. Just because you don't do something or use it every day doesn't mean you can't invest in it, right? So that's the same thing, right? That's what we got to do. We got to start opening our minds and stop limiting them. Because once we limit our minds, guess what happens? We start settling. And we already know how people settle and we get comfortable, right? Start thinking of things that you ain't really a part of and start putting start opening your mind. Somebody just offered you an opportunity and you probably turned them down because you didn't like the product. It ain't about the product always. Sometimes about, do the people need the product? Do the people need the product? If people need it and it makes the world a better place, just because you don't use it, don't mean that you can't invest in it and create something with it, right? All right, this your boy Billionaire Brown. I'll be back. Hope you guys like this. What box are you talking about, Marcella? There is no box. I don't know what box she's talking about. Somebody tell Marcella I don't even know what box she's talking about. We don't talk boxes. Peace.